just about ready to go. And today's starter, Eduardo Rodriguez.
He has a great ability to command a game, Boog, but in order for that to happen today, he's got to limit damage, make smart pitches, and avoid big innings. If he were a golfer, we'd say he needs to avoid any double bogeys out there, and if he does, his scorecard is going to look pretty good at the end of the day.
Ready to go? Here's the shortstop at the plate,
outside.
Elly De La Cruz. And there's a foul ball. Perdomo tosses across the first, and the first out of the game is an easy one. And now Matt McClain.
Matt McClain.
That's in for a strike.
0-1.
Perdomo on to first. Quick start here this evening. 2 out, top of the first. 2 outs, base is empty. Now batting Jeimer Candelario. That clips the corner. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Moreno gathers, throws to first, got him. Inning over on the strike. Back here at Chase Field, and on the hill, the big righty, Hunter Green.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Corbin Carroll, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike one. Not close with that one, and 1-1. .98 at the knees, and he couldn't connect.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that one is downstairs. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. 1 gone here. Ketel Marte up to the plate. And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. And that's down and away. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That one back there. Unbelievable! A home run! I don't believe what I just saw. I don't believe what I just saw. And now it's Josh Naylor. In the air, left field, down the line, and a foul ball. And a slider in there for a strike.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. 2 down, base is empty. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
0-1.
And he chases that one below the zone.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
That missed by a lot. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Got him looking. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And we're back. Now the third baseman, Santiago Espinal. Rodriguez back to work. And that's fouled off. Rodriguez, a 6'2 southpaw, 31 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. And that gets down into the gap. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. But he throws on the brakes. Gets back to second.
Everything came together for him. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
Tying run and scoring position here in the third and final game of the series. In the dirt. Toss to Naylor. 1 out in the second.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
In the dirt, but kept close. At the belt and fires.
Ball. That's inside.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. On to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
0-1's the count.
And there's a ball.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Check
2
swing,
balls,
no
2
appeal.
strikes.
Gosh, Boog, I think he's trying to deke the pitcher. There's no way he's thinking he can hit that pitch.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Batting 6.
Next to hit for Arizona, Pavin Smith. And a fastball misses outside for a ball. And that's ball 1. Green certainly has electric stuff, considered by many to be a strikeout pitcher. He might not be at the top level in that category, but strikeout's a big part of his game. And another ball.
And he doesn't beat himself. I mean, he's going to throw strikes. He's not going to issue many free passes, and he's going to keep the ball in the ballpark.
And that's ball 4.
Ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
So a man aboard, and now the center fielder, Jake McCarthy. There's the strike.
So when you look at that, he's not completely preventing guys from hitting home runs, but he's so consistent that you look up by the time he gives the ball.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Bang! That one felt good, and they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0. Here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1.
Just missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Late on that fastball.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one
drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Pops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Carroll takes low, second trip to the plate in this one. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
In the dirt, and a count 2-1. That one fouled off. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Ketel Marte. He's already homered in this game. Foul ball there.
Hey, it's still early in this ball game, but you know this at bat right here could be a big factor in the outcome. You think about it. There's a chance to really blow this thing open right here.
That's in there. 1-2. Check swing. Did he go? No, he didn't. This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Back here in the desert, and now the right fielder, Will Benson.
Will Benson.
And the slider just misses. And the next pitch is way outside. And there's a strike. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And a swing and a miss. That K is his 3rd of the game. Here's Jose Trevino. Base hit.
First pitch swing in, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
This one in the dirt. Squirts away a little bit. Man at first, one away. And now 2-2. Carroll hustling after it. Calls it in, 2 away. Now the number 2 hitter, Matt McClain, grounded out his first time up. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
In the dirt. Trevino off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
That one not close, and the count's even at 2. And a swing and a miss, down on strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Here's Josh Naylor. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Well, these
Ball one, no
Diamondbacks
strike.
showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Up the middle, and that chance handled. Throws to first
He's
in
out.
time. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Went down on strikes his first time through. That's in there. 0-1.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Puts it away for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Eugenio Suarez now at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game.
0-2 is the count.
It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. No swing. Eric Summerskill with the call. Good job to fight that one off. That one the other way. Steer. The flip to the pitcher covering. That ends the inning. Start of the 4th, and the batter now, Jeimer Candelario. And that one fouled off.
Well, these Reds just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
0-2 now. That one missed.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
And it remains 2-2. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. So now here's the Reds cleanup hitter, Santiago Espinal. Doubled his first time. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Sneaks through, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Now batting, the center fielder.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati. TJ Friedl. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2.
Got him swinging.
Now batting, left field.
Here's the left fielder, Jake Fraley. He's 0 for 1. McCarthy makes the grab. And that is that. Back here at Chase Field, ready to go, bottom 4. Now here is Pavin Smith. Swing and a line drive ripped out into left center field. That'll touch down for a hit.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
Fought off foul. Ball to strike. The pitch. Hit on the ground, might be 2. The turn by McLean at second. Throw to first, but he beat it. Here's the catcher to hit, Gabriel Moreno. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Counts 1-0.
In the dirt. To second for 1, and it's over his head. McCarthy stands at first with 1 out. And it's fouled away. Here's a 1-1. Runner takes off. Pitch misses.
Nope, that's the ball.
Throw. Save. Fouls one off. 2-2.
Three and 2.
1 out and a runner at second. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Steer makes the play. Runner tags at second. Now up next for Arizona, Geraldo Perdomo. Doubled his first time up. A new pitcher in the game, Graham Ashcraft.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And a base hit knocks in a run.
Well done. Drives in the run. Let that pitch get pretty deep on him. So I think he was looking to go the other way. It was off speed and inside, though. So a good adjustment to shoot it back up the middle.
Fraley pulls that one down, and that ends the inning. We go to the top of the 5th. In now for the Reds, Spencer Steer. Rodriguez back to work. And there's the strike. Steer goes 5 feet 11 inches, 27 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2019. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. Now, Will Benson. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Check swing, but he went too far. Strike 1.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Gurriel has it sized up. He hauls it in. 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the Reds catcher, Jose Trevino. That one's in there, 0-1. Gloves it on the dive, gathers and throws, and very nicely done for the out. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. And that is downstairs. And it's 1-0.
You know, these D-backs putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Foul ball. One down, base is empty. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Here's Gurriel. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
1-1.
Naylor leads off first with 1 away. Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. And they add to the lead. It's 6-0. So 1 out, nobody on. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Strike 1. Still only 1 out here in the inning. That one's in there. 0-2 now. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
That one 95 to finish him off. 2 outs, base is empty. Pavin Smith, the next to hit.
A walk, and he's also singled.
On the ground to short. On to first. That is the inning. Top of the 6th inning, and here is Ellie De La Cruz.
De La Cruz.
Early down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come 1 at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
0-1. Gurriel has it sized up. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 1 down. So up next, Matt McClain. 0 for 2 in this one. First pitch misses.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Jeimer Candelario, the next to hit for the Reds. Ball 1 there.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. And he dodges that fastball.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Base hit, and that keeps the inning going.
Now batting, third baseman.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Santiago Espinal. He was late there, strike 1.
0-1.
McCarthy on the move. And that'll do it. Back here in the desert, bottom of the 6th. And stepping in is the speedy Jake McCarthy. There's a strike.
Ball, that's outside.
Just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Friedel under it, and out number 1 on the grab. Now the catcher up to hit, Gabriel Moreno, 1 for 2. He swings and fouls one off. The Diamondbacks up big in this one here in the bottom of the 6th. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The 0-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and it's through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Now
New pitcher for the Reds, Brandon Williamson.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Outside.
Carroll, the next to hit, takes outside. Just
Ball
missed.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2 on, 1 out. Right through there for a strike. That one blasted deep to right. That's back there. Bang! He'll circle the bases. It's 9-0. 1 out, bases empty. Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Ketel Marte. That's a strike, and it's 0-1. Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field.
Well, just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
On the ground to first, could be 2. To second for 1. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
Singy, where do you stand on the wave?
Well, the wave of star players in MLB or the wave around this ballpark?
The wave around the ballpark.
I think it's a little outdated. I'm more of a Thundersticks guy.
And that's not outdated. Tosses to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Now the left fielder, Jake Fraley.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Pitch
Ball,
misses,
that's too high.
and that is ball 1. One of the things, though, that we've seen that is kind of a thread really in every sport. These are the elite players, and so they adjust, and they've done a great job adjusting.
Absolutely, and just you tip your cap to these guys because not an easy adjustment, but they look like they've been doing it their entire lives.
Steer now in the box, comes up empty with a swing
0-1
there.
is the count.
Swing and a miss. And that's strike
0-2
2.
is the count.
Gurriel makes the catch, and that's the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 7th, and it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Now pitching.
So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Reds, Scott Barlow.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Throws to first, 1 up, 1 down. And Eugenio Suarez up to hit down. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Sometimes a hitter
0-1.
will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
Benson makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. 2 down, bases empty. Pavin Smith stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Swing and a high fly ball left field. And that is that. Back here at Chase Field, now it's the right fielder, Will Benson. Graveman back to work. And that misses. And that's ball 1. Strike one.
1-1.
Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. Going to count 1-2. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
And that's way high. And the count is filled up. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So digging in, Jose Trevino. Just missed. The D-backs up big in this one, and we're in the top of the 8th. And a swing and a miss.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Gets the slider in there for a strike.
Has been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at-bat.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Now here's the Reds' leadoff man. De La Cruz. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors.
Number 37, Kevin Ginko.
And first offering is fouled off. Right through there for a strike. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side. And we're back. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the center fielder, Jake McCarthy. That's in there. That's strike 1. Barlow, 32 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2011. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Gabriel Moreno getting ready to hit. On the ground to third. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. And first offering is fouled off. Moreno, the base runner at first with 1 out. Double play ball to second. In there safely. This is Corbin Carroll. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Espinal pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Fraley getting an angle on it. Brings it in, and that's the inning. New inning getting started. Here's the second baseman, Matt McClain. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Now it's the Reds DH, Jeimer Candelario. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
0-2.
Carroll hustling after it. Nabs it, and there's 2 down. Reds down to their final out. Next for Cincinnati, Santiago Espinal. Lifted to left, and that should do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Diamondbacks slug their way to